Hey, how's it going? I went on a first date to an escape room. I don't know if you know what that's like, but basically what happens is the two of you get locked in a room together, and then 3 minutes in, she says to you, you know, I like tall guys. I just prefer for them to be a bit more muscular. So I don't know if this is gonna work out long term. And then you have to solve a puzzle together to get out. Like, do you know how excruciating that is? Like, we were both so desperate to leave, we broke the room record. They put our picture on the wall alongside happy people with their friends smiling, and then it's just the two of us looking like we just got out of a hostage crisis. You know, our goal with comedy is, you know, we want to be so good at this that we quit our day jobs. I'm actually really happy to say this. Like, I have a good friend of mine in comedy. He's now doing this full time. Like, I'm so proud of him. Like, he's doing so awesome. His day job is cancer research, but he's done with that 9 to 5 bullshit now. Because curing cancer was to pay the bills, but telling cancer jokes is his passion. Yeah, I'm trying to get less male friends in my life. I don't know. I think men are like the only people who will get really technical with you when talking about age of consent laws. And it gets really weird sometimes. Like, I remember there was this celebrity recently getting canceled for sleeping with someone underage, and I saw someone tweet out about it being like, oh man, I really like this guy. Oh. Well, I hope it was in Louisiana because the age of consent there is 17. So if it was there, then that's all right because then I can keep supporting his work. I'm like, whose morals are on like a state by state basis? Like, this guy talks to his friends being like, ew, gross dude, I would never have sex with that 16-year-old in New York. Because, like, I feel like if you're asked, like, would you have sex with a 16-year-old, your response shouldn't be, in North Dakota, never. In South Dakota, maybe. So something I'm trying to do with that bit is, like, point out how, like, men know too much about age of consent laws. But the irony is, in order for me to do that joke, I had to research age of consent laws myself, which I did in incognito mode. It's like I did not need anyone borrowing my laptop and then going to Google autofill to see like age of consent by state, where is lowest. I turned 26 this year, which means I got kicked off my parents' health insurance. It's hilarious, I know. I also got kicked off the military draft list for turning 26 too, which is perfect, because who wants to fight ISIS without coverage, you know? And, you know, I don't know if you know this, but soon after man's 18th birthday, he has to register for the draft by law. And I didn't register for the draft until I was 21. And the only reason why I did so was because I was at a party and I was talking to this really cute girl. And I said as like an aside, I wasn't registered for the draft. And she got mad at me. She was like, what's wrong with you? You're 21. You have to register. It's the law. And I wanted to hook up with her, so I registered right there. And then I did. I took out my phone in front of her, and I just went to selectiveservice.gov. I scanned my driver's license. I like drunk texted my mom for my social security number, and then got put on the draft list. And it's like, you know, men all the time, they talk about like, the crazy stuff I've done to get laid. But it's like, I was willing to go to war for this girl I just met. Like, I'm so horny, I will destabilize a country for you. We didn't sleep together. We didn't. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if I got drafted the next day. Getting friend zoned into a war zone. Do you guys know the riddle of father and his son get into a car accident, the father dies, the boy gets taken to the hospital. At the hospital, the surgeon looks at the boy and says, I can't operate on this child, he's my son. Why is that? And the answer is obviously the surgeon's the boy's mother, but a lot of people actually have a hard time coming to that conclusion due to internalized gender role biases. And they actually asked this question to someone during an interview recently, and his response was that he thought the surgeon was the boy's second gay dad. Which, like, what a beautifully progressive misogynist. Like, I would have just loved for the interviewer to say, like, no, that's not the answer. And he's just like, all right, is it his third gay polyamorous dad? All right, thank you so much.